The VMI record book took a dent last Saturday in Cullowhee, North Carolina, as 6 offensive records were set in the game against Western Carolina, led by sophomore quarterback Reese Udinsky, who threw for a new school record 491 yards passing. It's been quite a month for this new air raid offense through the month of September. Keydets hoping to take that momentum this Saturday into Foster Stadium as they face Mercer. Earlier, we caught up with head coach Scott Wachenheim to ask about the offensive improvement.
Constancy of purpose is a secret of success, according to Benjamin Disraeli, and I agree with it. And I think Coach Shepard and the offensive coaches have just been detailed and dialed in on us getting better at the little things of running our offense. And last week it showed up with some big numbers. Well, that's the style of our offense, is that we're not throwing to one particular receiver. We're throwing to the receiver that the defense gets us, and so that motivates all our receivers to run every route full speed.
VMI receivers have produced 3 100-yard games over the past 2 weeks, with Javion Laura gathering a season and career best 143 yards last Saturday at Western Carolina. And sophomore Chris Thornton has 119 and 110-yard receiving games over his last 2 contests. Both will need big games Saturday for the Keydets to continue their offensive momentum against a Mercer Bears team that is 2-2 overall and 1-1 in the SoCon.
Mercer Bears are well coached by Coach Bobby Lamb. They're an excellent football team. Their starting quarterback Robert Riddle got hurt last week, but they replaced him with the SoCon Freshman of the Year quarterback. Great running game, 2 talented running backs, a big offensive line, talented wide receivers in Marquise Irvin. Defense, Isaiah Bueller as defensive end is a very physical player. Linebackers that can run the ball in the secondary as well. Excellent kicking game with the exception of 1 kickoff return against Citadel the last play of the game. Otherwise, they've played the kicking game extremely well.
The VMI defense has stepped up as well, with 5 interceptions over the first 4 games of the year after picking off just 4 passes for the entire 2017 season. Leading the way is redshirt sophomore Colin Loftus, who stepped into a starting cornerback role in Week 2 and has picked off 3 passes the last 2 weeks, including a pair last Saturday at Western Carolina.
Colin Loftus leading SoCon with 3 picks, and yeah, the defense have done a much better job. One of our emphasis was steal the ball on defense, and they've done a good job doing that, and hopefully we get a few more.
After shaking off a tough afternoon last week at Cullowhee, it was back to work for the young Keydets this week, who have prepared each time the same way, regardless of the outcome.
We're ready to play every weekend. I mean, I like this team. We like playing football. They like playing for each other. They've shown a lot of grit. They overcome adversity in every ball game. So I think they're excited to play this weekend, definitely at home, and get us our first win of the season, hopefully.